Hey, do you have a dog that has stubborn obedience problems that you'd like to see resolved right away? Perhaps your dog is aggressive or digs up your lawn. Maybe your dog has issues related to chewing, biting, jumping, whining, bolting out the front door, pulling on the lead, barking inappropriately, or more. Great news that in this short video, you're about to discover the key things you need to know about your dog, how to eliminate those unwanted, embarrassing behaviors, and put your dog on the right track, thus limiting stress on you and boosting the relationship between you and your dog. I have to warn you that this short video will not be online for very long, so make sure you watch it all the way to the end, as it might even be removed next time you visit this webpage. My name is Kobe Lawson and I love dogs. I'm a dog trainer and have trained hundreds of dogs in my time. As you've probably seen, there are thousands of sites on the internet that give contradictory information on how to train your dog. It's frustrating, right? How do you really know what works? Especially when all you want is good, accurate information that's easy to follow, with the desired result of getting your dog well trained. First off, there's something very important I must tell you. I've heard many people say, if my dog is not behaving, I just give her a whack or scold them. This is not the right thing to do. Hitting your dog does not help. In fact, over time, it only makes their behavior issues worse. Further to this, it's also common talk that if your dog pees or poops in the house, you rub their nose in it. This is simply not the case. Number one, it's cruel and will frighten them more than it will help. Also, dogs do not understand why you're doing it. They're unable to connect the dots and link the behavior to the punishment. If you're like other people, I bet you've wondered, where can I get all the information I need to train my dog and have a stress-free house and a great relationship with my dog? Does a product like this even exist? Well, I can tell you now, it does. You've just discovered an absolute goldmine of information, including some well-kept secrets, about how to obedience train your dog by communicating with dog language, and by playing on their natural canine instincts so that your dog wants to obey you and enjoys learning new things. The other great thing is that you're about to make training time great fun, both for you and your dog. By watching this short presentation, you will be let in on the absolute proven methods to obedience train your dog. I will reveal some well-guarded secrets that are sure to make you say, I didn't know that. But I must warn you, this presentation will not be online long, so unless you learn these cutting-edge techniques today, you may miss out. But I promise if you keep watching, then it will be worth your while. How would you feel if your dog bit a small child? What if your dog jumped on someone and caused them to fall and get injured? I'm sure like most people, this would make you feel terrible. Not to mention you could end up with a lawsuit. Is your dog peeing and pooping in the house? There's nothing worse, right? Especially when you have friends over. This can be so embarrassing. Maybe your dog is barking all night, keeping you awake, not to mention annoying the neighbors. It's not nice getting those dirty looks every morning. What about when walking your dog? Is he fine one moment, but suddenly sees another dog and just takes off, taking you with him? This creates a lot of stress for you and could end up with dire consequences. Maybe your dog is into digging up yours or the neighbor's lawn, or stealing food from the trash. All these problems are downright frustrating and cause a lot of stress for you and your dog. We all know a dog is supposed to be your best friend, not your worst enemy. The very pain and suffering you're trying to escape from is becoming your everyday reality. You are living your worst nightmare. Listen, it doesn't have to be this way. Right here, right now, I'm giving you the chance to change your and your dog's life forever. With my step-by-step dog training tutor course, you'll discover how to stop your dog's behavior problems for good and obedience train your dog using the fastest and most reliable methods available today. This groundbreaking course will make you the talk of your neighborhood. You'll have people asking you how you did it. How did you get your dog to be so well trained? They will be begging you for your secrets. Take a sneak peek of some of the groundbreaking information you'll learn. The 5 vital traits that establish you as the alpha dog. A few of these and your dog will start respecting your authority more than you've ever seen before. Did you know that there are some very common but critical mistakes that most dog owners make when attempting to obedience train your dogs? These mistakes will not only lead to frustration with your dog training, they can be dangerous to your dog's mental development, which can lead to your dog experiencing stress-related problems later on. Don't worry, I show you the biggest mistakes owners make when attempting to correct their dog's behavior and what you should be doing instead. Discover a cutting-edge training method that you can use right now to put an end to your dog's aggressive behavior towards people and other dogs. In-depth step-by-step information about how to resolve fear aggression, territorial aggression, possessive aggression, and dominance aggression. Learn and apply 11 powerful ways of preventing your dog from nuisance barking, the kind that makes you an unpopular neighbor. Step-by-step instructions on how to teach your dog hand signals, photos included, of course. Dynamite techniques to stop your dog from being tempted by unguarded dinners and garbage cans. The 10 things you must do if your dog has a fear of the leash. Specific proven training methods for housebreaking your dog. Do you speak dog language? Did you know that you can tell a lot about what your dog is thinking by his body language? I'll show you how to read what he is saying to you so you'll be communicating so much better with your dog. When you get Dog Training Tutor, you will learn this and much, much more. So how much would you expect to pay for a wealth of quality information that will have your dog obedience trained fast? Other products on the market are selling for upwards of $100. Professional dog training schools can go well into the hundreds. And in the past, the Dog Training Tutor has been selling for $99. But today, just for you and your dog, I'm offering you this results-driven ebook for the limited-time special pricing of only $47. In fact, today, not only will you receive your copy of the Dog Training Tutor, but I'm also going to give you some fantastic bonus books. Bonus number 1, Instinct versus Man. It's a multimedia package. Discover how your dog thinks and how to communicate with him. You'll learn why your dog thinks and acts the way he does. This is a 35-minute audio-visual presentation. Bonus number 2, Secrets to a Healthy and Happy Pooch. Because only the best will do for your dog's health and well-being. And bonus number 3, How to Spoil Your Dog. Find out over 100 different ways of rewarding and spoiling your dog for under $10. That's an immense amount of dog training value, all for you today for a small investment of $47. So what are you waiting for? Get your hands on a copy of the Dog Training Tutor now and take your house back and begin having a happy, stress-free relationship with your dog. I've always been a dog man. I grew up in rural Australia and had plenty of dogs for sheep herding. I moved to the United States at age 11, where I worked first as a kennel hand and later as a dog trainer. With the Dog Training Tutor, you'll be gaining full access to the most effective methods for dog obedience training that I've seen in my many years as a dog trainer. Here's what other people have been saying. Firstly, this success story comes from Leslie Charlton, North Yorkshire, England. The Tutor Pack has helped tremendously in bringing me to an understanding of how to communicate with my dog Polly without getting cross or frustrated. Those of you who have experienced the full force of a dog's energy, enthusiasm, and strength of character will know what I'm talking about. They can be very hard work. On the plus side, they're joyful, loving, intelligent dogs who are quick to learn. At the point that I downloaded the Dog Training Tutor, Polly had just reached 6 months of age and was definitely leader of the pack, with her being the only canine in the house. The Tutor Pack has helped tremendously in bringing me to an understanding of how to communicate with Polly without getting cross or frustrated. And now that I can do that, Polly is much happier to take the role of pupil and enjoys the exercises that we do. Polly has learned to wait for me to go through doors first, and up or down stairs first, and comes back to me when I call, mostly. We still have some way to go on the obedience front, but now we have an understanding. Sometimes I'm allowed to be pack leader, and I'm working on always being the leader. And before, he really loved it and within minutes had become so possessive. After, He was not even aggressive with the other dog who got to share the bone. Wow! This next story comes from Deb from Nashville, USA. I wanted to thank you for all the great information on dog training. Really, it is more than just training, but on how to get along in a dog-eat-dog world. I've been helped many times since reading the book, not just for me, but for my extended family as well. My sister had a very difficult dog called Rascal. When I was with the dog, she acted out with me, and I put her in her place according to your book on being the alpha dog. The dog accepted my dominant role, but obviously not my sister's. Just as soon as I let her up, she went over to my sister and sat on her face. I screamed not at the dog, but at my sister for allowing that behavior. I was then able to give a few simple rules for becoming alpha, and the dog and family have been much happier. My own 2 dogs have been doing better as well. I have a much better understanding of the thinking of a dog. The new pup is doing great. With your help, we were able to integrate the little guy into our family. My standoffish poodle has grown to love the little guy. I worried she would reject him and get into fights. Again, thanks. Those are just a couple of the hundreds of success stories that I've received over the years. I want you to be next. Maybe you're still not convinced that the dog training tutor will work for you. I passionately believe I have created the best product for you. I am a dog lover and have trained dogs of all ages and all breeds, big and small. I'm confident that this course will work for you, so I have decided to put all the risk on my back and make sure you have none. I stand behind the quality of my product, and that means I want you to be totally satisfied. I will give you 60 days to trial the dog training tutor guide. And if for any reason it does not live up to your expectations, then I will refund your money, no questions asked. That's my 100% 60-day money-back guarantee to you. So go on, make your purchase now. You've seen the facts. Make the right choice. Click the orange button below, and you'll be so happy you did when you see the amazing results. Let me give you 6 more reasons why you need to get this product in your hands now. If you don't make this decision now, when and how will you finally train your dog to be obedient and have the kind of relationship with your dog that every owner wants? Thousands of others have used this step-by-step approach to obedience train their dog and now are living happier, more satisfying lives. If you buy today, you will receive not only your step-by-step dog training tutor system at a super low price, but I will also include the 3 bonus ebooks we spoke of earlier, absolutely free. That is a huge amount of life-changing information for less than $50. As I mentioned earlier, this offer with all the bonuses is available to people who purchase my system today. Don't regret not getting this amazingly priced package and missing out on great training results with your dog. No shipping. Your copy of the dog training tutor is instantly downloadable. No shipping, no waiting, no hassle. Best of all, you can start using it right away with full, instant access to the members area. My 100% satisfaction guarantee that every tip, strategy, and technique that I share with you in this book is a proven winner. I use every one of them personally in real-world training situations, and I know that they can work for you and your dog too. Remember, you have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're not happy, you don't pay. This is truly a 100% risk-free offer. Listen, I don't want to see you continue like this with your dog ruling you and your house. Surely, you're ready to put an end to your dog's behavior problems and start enjoying every moment of your life with your dog. Don't let your dog ruin your home, your relationship, or your life. If you don't do something today, the problem will only get worse. So start fresh today. Click the Add to Cart button now and start building a better relationship between you and your beloved canine companion. Remember, this is as much for your dog as it is for you. See you on the inside.